purpose, and he said it is to go, 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 go and share my story. I said, Lord, I will, because you died for a debt I couldn't pay. Oh, why would I give my life for a king? Oh, because he lost his for me.
Hey there, welcome to this week's sermon preview. I'm Nick and I'm with Devin Sherrick. Devin is going to be bringing our message this week. Really excited for him to be able to do that. So Devin, this is going to be our second week of our My One series. And we are, we're out hitting some golf balls.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Yeah, and so why are we hitting golf balls today?
Yeah, it's just we're trying to be examples of things you can do with your one. If you find someone you want to pour into, it doesn't have to be a church event or something like that to get out and just to get to know these people and stuff like that.
Yeah, right. So it's something that both of you like to do. You can go and share that time with them.
Yeah.
Something like golf.
Yep.
Yeah.
Golf's great.
Yep. So we're in this series of My One, and this is this idea of finding someone or identifying someone who doesn't know who Jesus is and deepening a relationship with them in the hopes that God will use you to show them who Jesus is.
Yep.
And so this is our second week for this. So Devin, what passage are we going to be looking at this Sunday?
Yeah, so this week we're going to be in Luke 15, 1 through 7, better known as the parable of the lost sheep.
Yep.
One of two times it's mentioned, but we chose this one specifically, and so we're gonna be digging into it.
Yeah, fantastic. I love this parable. I think it's such a powerful parable in what Jesus is trying to teach his disciples and what he's calling them to. So Devin, tell them a little bit what happens in this parable and what do we need to know about it?
Yeah, so this is, like we said, the parable of the lost sheep. So Jesus is talking to a crowd of people that are kind of questioning the people he's hanging around with. They're like, why are you hanging out with all these, sinners and tax collectors?
All this riffraff.
Yeah, these people who aren't worthy to be hanging out with a rabbi, And so Jesus addresses these people, and he just essentially is like, hey, God is this God that is like a shepherd who pursues every lost sheep there is. He has a herd of 99 that are there, and they're doing such great things. But that one that's lost, you're going to pursue that. You're going to throw it over your shoulders. You're going to bring it back, and you're going to party when he comes back.
Right. Yeah, so I think it leads us to this this truth about God, that God cares about every soul, right? Yeah. I mean, he's pursuing every single one, and so he cares about every soul.
Yep. Yeah, deeply. I mean,
deeply,
like a father, like a shepherd. They're using the example of a shepherd, but I also love the example of a father. I mean, if your kid was lost, I mean, you would move heaven and earth to find that kid.
Yeah, so. Exactly. So, and I think that translates to us a little bit of like how we participate in that mission of God pursuing every soul. If every soul matters to God, then maybe every soul should matter to us too.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and that's kind of the beauty of kind of where we're going with this is the idea that like Scripture is so deep and so powerful that it can have these two things it's doing at the same time. Which one is that God is obviously this God towards us. Like He is pursuing us. He wants to bring us back to Him, and He wants to celebrate us.
Yes.
But then also the side of what does it do to our hearts once we've been brought back to God? How are we transformed? Yeah. And that's kind of the big question I want to leave with this sermon preview is, how does this Scripture transform us and the way that we go? Because I think it's always obvious how God comes to us, but then what about our hearts? How are they changed towards all the people around us?
Yeah, so how does this Scripture call us to action?
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome. Okay, Devin, can't wait to hear Sunday what God has laid on your heart and how He's going to speak through you. It'll be great.
I'm excited.
See you then.
See ya. Take care.
He gave us all a purpose, and he said it is to go, 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 go and share my story. I said, Lord, I will, because you